is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now.
Vinicius Junior! Koundé. Chouameni. Kone. Koundé. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kone is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Elise. Mbappe shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gerson. Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. Gerson. Rafinha. Gerson, gently done. Saliba with the clearance. Now it's been big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries a deft little ball. Koundé. Chouameni. Saliba. Chouameni. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rafinha did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That is lovely. Hit into the middle. Elise. Doué. Koundé. João Pedro. This looks promising. And it's Alexandro. Now it's João Pedro. Could be danger here. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's claimed by the keeper. Vinicius Junior have it back and can go again. Real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Kone. Saliba. Doué. Saliba forwards and with intent. Digne played with finesse. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Alexandro delivers. Alexandro. Oh, nice touch. That has been cut short. Dembele. Kone. Upamecano. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Digne. Well timed, excellent interception. Rafinha. Now it's João Pedro. Dembele. Digne. Saliba. Digne.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Kone. Brazil suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
And here's Mbappe. It's Dembele! Gerson. Brazil already required to chase the game. Now it's Vinicius Junior. João Pedro. That is a brilliant interception. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well read, nice interception. Kone. Saliba shifted upfield. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson. Vinicius Junior. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Now it's João Pedro. That's surely a foul, free kick. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. was beautiful. Something close to genius. Brazil grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Dembele. Marquinhos. Gabriel. First quarter of an hour gone. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Vinicius Junior played out towards the right wing. Rafinha. Shot a goal! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Out to the left it goes. And here's Dembele. And it's Doué. Chouameni. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Dembele. Bruno Guimaraes. João Pedro. And here's Vinicius Junior. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Olise. Alexandro. Aim forwards. João Pedro. And the counter is on. Upamecano, and it's played forward. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson. Vinicius Junior. Now it's João Pedro. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Alexandro. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Alexandro, played in with purpose. Koundé. Great defending, strong and determined. Koundé. And here's Olise. Alexandro. Thinks one through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Digne. That's tidy. Digne crosses it in. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. Olise. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's a little off target. Now it's Pedro. Rafinha. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Shot, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Gabriel. Calmly anticipates. Koundé. Olise. Olise's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedro. Now that's well seen too. Dembele. Chouameni. Digne. Saliba forwards and with intent. Dembele providing an outlet on... Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Mbappe brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Rafinha. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Gerson. And it's Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Played into the box. He's there to get rid. Alexandro tries a cross. Gets into some space. Back in once more. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Vinicius Junior. Saliba. Doué. Digne is onto it in a flash. Cuts out the pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Ambitious ball here. Showing good feet. He's looking unstoppable! Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Now it's Pedro. He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Rafinha. And he's there to get it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Kone does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Saliba. João Pedro. Saliba. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Koundé, now he's off and running. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, oh, good spread. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Rafinha. João Pedro. Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts. Doué, who does have an assist to his name. Dembele. And it's Digne. Rafinha. Alexandro. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Olise. Alexandro. Olise wins the duel this time. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Just swings wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. Gerson. Alexandro. Gerson. Alexandro. Gerson. Alexandro. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. Saliba, aim forwards. And it's Digne. Danger averted for now. Digne. Kone. They get a throw in. And it's Koundé. And it's hoisted clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Saliba makes the interception. He's cut it out. That's the throw. He's shifting through the gears here. Saliba. Doué. Chouameni. And it's Dembele. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
Doué really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bruno Guimaraes, played out to the right. Great run this, he's come at quite a distance already. Produces a cross. Digne. Saliba, gently done. Moved on forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Brazil have reclaimed it. Gabriel. And it's Alexandro. Rafinha. Gerson. He is through here. Koundé gets it clear. Lobbed in behind. Alexandro could try cutting inside here. Rafinha. Rafinha! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rafinha goes short. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Doué. Kone. Some good work on the right flank here. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Alisson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Saliba. Digne bumped delicately. Digne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Great run on the overlap here. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Now here's the delivery. Chouameni. Upamecano. And it's played forward. Now it's Pedro. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. There's the whistle for half-time. Brazil come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Brazil head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No reported change to either side during the break. Nicely intercepted. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Gabriel. Gerson. Marquinhos. Marquinhos gently done. And it's Guimaraes. Gerson. And that has been cleared. Well, they could break here. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. Tchouaméni forwards and with intent. And he cuts out the supply. And back to the keeper they go. Bruno Guimaraes. João Pedro. Out to the right. Very nicely done. Can he deliver? Saliba attempts a clearance. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, it's a great ball here. Olise. Koundé. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Oh, can he get onto this? Rafinha. Gerson. Vinicius Junior. Doué. And it's Digne. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Olise plays it short. Lofted in. He's dealt with that well. Koundé. Now it's Doué. Dembele. Kone. Olise. Now it's Kone. Can he find the finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson. Gabriel played out towards the right wing. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Spread out to the left. He can get that clear. And it's Alexandro. Alexandro delivers. Oh, smashing header! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Brazil are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Chouameni, Digne. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Gerson. Alexandro. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Doué. Elise. Chance here to counter. Up he goes! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Chouameni demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, this defence now knows that they have...
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Clearly asking too much with that. Kone. Koundé looks to the other side. Digne looks to get on the end of this. Now then, the ball's come loose. Climbs up big! Got that completely wrong.
Incredible. We have all the time in the world to take his spot as well.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kone. And here's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Oh, that's neat. Koundé, that's a delicate pass. Back into the middle. And it's Dembele. Well read, nice interception. Digne. Elise. Clearly not happy with that. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Oh, played right into his path. He has found a way through.
João Pedro, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's been well dealt with. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Aim forwards. Just about up to the hour now. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Here it is, crossed in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Rafinha with the short one. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Oh, it's come loose. Jason. Nice physical challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a good run down the right. Vinicius Junior! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Look at the way that back line is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Yeah, can see that.
They need to persist. It's exactly what they have to keep doing.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Elise. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Digne, and that's aimed into the middle. And back out it comes.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tries a shot!
Rooney made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
meet it right. And here's Dembele. Keeper has taken decisive action. João Pedro. Vinicius Junior shifted upfield. Bruno Guimaraes. And that could set him on his way. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rafinha. And it's Alexandro. Great defending, strong and determined. And now the breakaway. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Over to the left. Played into the middle. And he's there to clear it. In once more. Chance! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Marquinhos forwards and with intent. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Upamecano clears it away. Tchouaméni gently done. Dembele played out to the left flank. Cuts out the pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Upamecano. And claimed it back swiftly. Olise aimed forwards. And it's Koundé. Cross goes in, climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Oh, good spread. Lovely bit of skill. Dembele wins the duel this time. Saliba. And it's played forward. Doué spread out to the left. Koundé, he's got away. Turns and goes back. And here's Olise. Now this could be a chance. Rafinha. Now who's going to be first to this? Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Kone does really well to win the ball there. Played through for the wide man. Kone. Chance to deliver. It's nice and simple for the keeper. Gerson. And it's Alexandro. Great defending, strong and determined. Koundé, played towards the other side. Iñak is onto it in a flash. Chouameni, that's really well manoeuvred. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Iñak wins the duel this time. Saliba. Doué. Iñak, and that... There's the header! He has done it! France are back on level terms.
France, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Rafinha. Rafinha! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chance again? No.
Just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Upamecano, and he goes cross-field. Dembele. Now it's Doué. Mbappe. Dembele in acres of space out wide.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Vinicius Junior chasing after it. And it's Doué.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Chouameni. Koundé. Doué. Played out to the right. Koundé. Koundé's cross. And the keeper beats it away.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Chance for a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
João Pedro fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And that has been cleared. And it's Guimaraes. Gerson. Alexandro chips it through.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to...
And a chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Rafinha.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Saliba chooses to go cross-field. Who's he going to play in? Elise. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! And somehow he managed to miss it. Tries to get it clear. Digne. And it's Kone. Muscular approach does pay off here.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
They'll have one final crack at it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's through, now is he in? Mbappe! That's very neat. Elise. Out to the right. Played into the middle. And that was very necessary. Dembele. Looking for a decent ball in. Digne cross. Oh, what a climb! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think some...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Marquinhos gently done. And it's Alexandro. Rafinha. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out to the left it goes. A chance to play it in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Upamecano played over towards the opposite flank. Kone forwards and with intent. Dembele played out towards the right wing, played back in, and the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Doué certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Doué. Final seconds, this has to be it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Koundé. That's a cute ball. Now it's Doué.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Tchouaméni, looking to break at pace. Camavinga flings it across. But that is good defending, it's been repelled.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Koundé. Olise. And here's Doué. And here's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Koundé. Bruno Guimaraes. João Pedro. Nice control. One good cross, maybe the last chance. And he'll shoot here! Koundé. That's a nicely shaped ball. Defending of the desperate variety. And reclaimed it in a trice. Alexandro goes on a run. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The keeper gets his hands on it. Koundé. And here's Doué. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gerson. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. calmly anticipates. And they can counter here. João Pedro. That has been cut short. Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga. He's found a way through. Now here's the delivery. Here's the chance to cross. Cleared away. There's the shot! So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Koundé. Vinicius Junior shifted upfield. Rafinha. Decent progress down the left. That's a throw. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's going to go a long way. Oh, delicate chip through. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga gets rid without... Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
And so the captain steps up. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Brazil looking to draw level.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he gets wrong.
Dembele is second man up. And he puts it away.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Brazil are looking to him to tie things up. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
This to put them 2 up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Brazil from one behind.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Nkunku comes up, their 4th taker. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Gerson comes forward for the 5th of 5.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. France, so can he do it? Can he keep them alive? What poise! What noise! 3 each. Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's in, he's kept them in it.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
France must score here to stay in it. Saved it! And that's that! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank